wanna roll with a good girl. Do it big, do it all for a good girl. One time, this is a song for the good girl.
Hey guys, welcome back to Good Girl Gone Fab TV. My name is Simone Renee and I'm back. It's been a few weeks, but I'm back with a new video with an affordable / drugstore makeup routine. I use everything that is affordable and nothing high end, from my foundation to my concealer to my powder to my contour, eyeshadow, eyelashes, eyebrows. Everything is affordable and everything worked out really well. I'm very happy with this look. So it is an everyday look. Very nice, work friendly, going out to lunch friendly, even nighttime friendly if you just add a different lip, obviously. But I think it came out really pretty. So if you want to see how I got this look, obviously keep watching. Don't forget, before you stop listening to this part, subscribe to Good Girl Gone Fab TV because you want to see all the new content and never miss a beat. And because we want to grow as a channel and as a family. So yeah. If you like this video, make sure to thumbs it up. Let all your friends know. And if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. Alright, so we're jumping right into the tutorial. As you can see, I have a bare face, and I'm going to prime my face with the NYX Shine Killer Primer. It's not my favorite primer, but it's really good for all skin types. It's not mattifying, but it definitely kind of reduces the shine initially when you're putting on foundation. So I'm going to rub that into my skin, and then move on to my eyebrows, which is my favorite part of my makeup routine. I'm using the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream in the darkest shade. I forgot the name, but of course it will be below. And it was only $4. It was my first time using it because I wanted to make sure I use an affordable brow product, even though I'm usually using, you know, more high-end products. But this worked out very well. I was very surprised with the consistency and the texture, and I really liked it. So I'll be using it for sure a lot more so I don't run out of other products. And it's just overall a good brow product. I'm not sure how I would use it on my eyeliner just because it is more of like a natural black that matches my hairs, and I like my eyeliner to be super dark. Then I'm moving on to clean up those brows. I'm using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, which is only $6. You can get this on the ColourPop website only, but it's in the color Deep Tan, I believe. Obviously the link will be listed below, and I'm just going to start cleaning up my brows and lightly going in with the concealer and my flat concealer brush and just sculpting it and cleaning it up a little bit. So I cleaned up my brows, and I'm moving on to foundation, and this is the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. I think it's the color 355 Coconut, and I'm going to start blending that out. Now this color isn't my favorite color match, even though I use the same color in their Fit Me foundation, but it's just a little bit orange for me, but I do make it work. I would probably go down a shade just because I'm not as tan right now, but it worked out pretty well. It's not my favorite foundation, I will admit, but the coverage is nice. It does cover up everything I need, but it doesn't last as long as it's claimed to say it does. After a few hours, I was pretty oily, and I could just tell it wasn't going to last the whole 24 hours, but initially it is a good foundation. Maybe if I use a better primer, it might be a little better. But nevertheless, we're using the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel, and you can use this for your lashes because it's double-ended. So one side is for brows and the other side is like a primer for your lashes. And it kind of just feathers out your brows and helps them stay a little bit longer. And now that my foundation is on, I'm going to start concealing using that same ColourPop concealer for $6. And this concealer is one of my favorites. I've been using this way more than like my NARS concealer because it's a bit thicker. It's only $6, and I love this color match, which is funny because I had the color tan and I hated it, so I never like went towards it. But something told me buy another color and you'll like it, and it's one of my favorite concealers now. And like I said, it's only $6, so you really can't beat the price. You guys should definitely try it. And that's just me dancing to some random song I'm listening to, getting hyped while I do my makeup. And I usually listen to some type of hip-hop or trap music while I'm doing my makeup, just to make me feel like I'm a bad. Make sure you blend it all the way up and out. And you can cover all of those areas. You don't want to have anything non-blended. And then we're going on to the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the color Banana. And I really like this powder as well. I'm a Laura Mercier girl, but this powder is pretty dope. It doesn't give any flashback. It sets my concealer and face very well. It definitely helps brighten the area a little bit as well, along with the concealer. It works really good for me since I have golden undertones. So I would definitely recommend it. It comes in a few different shades too, but the banana one is good for like brown skin girls. I really like it. Set it on the places that I highlighted, and I'm gonna blend that into my skin just because I like to like set it into the skin in those areas, make sure nothing creases. And then I'm gonna set that and let it bake, because now we're gonna move on to the eyeshadow, and I'm using the ColourPop Yes Please palette. I know it says Cute AF on the front, but this is the Yes Please palette, and it's only $16 by ColourPop. I did not love this palette when I first got it, but something told me to use it for this tutorial, because I'm like, I really want people to see like how good it could be. And even though I don't like the yellow shade in this palette, the other shades that I used are very, very pretty. So definitely check out the palette. It worked out really well, especially for this look. It's only $16 on ColourPop's website, and it's still a pretty palette. I really was happy when I got it, and even though when I first got it, I was like, this isn't blending out. For some reason today when I used it, it blended out beautifully. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm giving like a nice orange warm tone neutral look, something super simple that anybody can do with this palette. I'm just blending out my outer V area and kind of just deepening it up with that orange rusty shade. Then I'm gonna go in and go with the shimmer shade and put it on my lid. Nothing dramatic, nothing crazy, no cut creases. I'm literally just going in with 2 to 3 shades and just giving my eyes a pop of color. And this shimmer shade is so pretty. I used it and I fell in love with it because it's very pigmented, and I'm using a brush too, and that's with it not being wet as well. Like that's just the color. So definitely worked out very well. Then I'm using the NYX Epic Liner, and this is in the color Black. It's one of my favorite eyeliners of all time. I'm not really a winged eyeliner type girl, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of something to show you guys, you know, you can get some affordable eyeliners as well. So I'm just lining my lash line a little bit, deepening up the line and making sure it's as precise as I can get it. And I like to look down when I'm using my eyeliner and not looking straight at the camera or not looking straight at the mirror, holding it down at an angle. And then I'm gonna wipe away that powder using a big fluffy brush. Making sure you get it all away. You don't want to have any leftover powder. And I didn't show this, but I did spray my face with the Mario Badescu spray pretty soon after this, just to make sure all the powdery look is gone and it's pretty all blended and melted together. And I forgot to show this palette, but I'm using the e.l.f. contour palette, and it's a powder palette to contour my face. It's only $6 as well, and I know that looks harsh now, but I do blend it out a lot more. And I actually liked it. It wasn't my favorite contour palette, but it definitely gets the job done. It comes in 2 shades, and this is dark to deep. So it contoured me, but it wouldn't really do well for other skin, like deeper skin tones. But it is an affordable option if you're my shade or around my shade, or definitely lighter. You'll definitely like it. So I'm just adding some warmth to my face more so than contouring, and then I'm gonna like cut it and make sure it's more crisp. But yeah, so that is me contouring with the e.l.f. palette. Oh yeah, I like to blend it out with my sponge. That way it doesn't look as harsh. So then we're moving on to the Maybelline and Shayla Big Shot Colossal Mascara. It's only $7.99 and it's in the color Baddest Black. I use this all the time before I put it on my lashes. And then I'm using my Dodo lashes in the color D109. These are $5 on Dodo lashes. Then I'm using this e.l.f. mascara, which is $3 for my lower lash line. And I talk about the Dodo lashes all the time, but this mascara that I'm using was the first time I ever used it, and I was pretty impressed. It worked out very well for my lower lashes. And then it's the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter for only $9.99. It's one of the best highlighters on the market, high or low end, or affordable rather. And I love it. Like, you see that shine? Like, that is just, look at me glowing. Girl, look at that. Look at that. Yes. So those cheekbones are popping. My nose is popping. I'm using this Milani Baked Blush. I don't really put too much on, but it did add some rosy tones to my cheeks. It jumped only, I believe I said $3.99, $4.99. And then the NYX Slim Lip Pencil. And then this is in the color Nude. It didn't really do much for my lips, but it kind of like neutralized my lip line a little bit better. So definitely like it. I love the NYX lip pencils. They're affordable. And then this is the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Praline. And it's really just a skin tone shade. I just wanted to give my lips some shine. Not really too much color because I wanted this to be like an everyday appropriate look for work, school, just running errands. I didn't want to be too bold. I wanted to do something cute and spring friendly. So that is my look. And I'm just making sure my lips are popping. And then you can always finish it off with some setting spray. I really like the NYX setting sprays, so it works out really well. I didn't show it in the video, or you can just finish it off with some other facial spray. And then this is my finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun recording it for you guys, and you can always get a full face on a budget and be a baddie, or a baddie on a budget rather. Yeah, so make sure to subscribe. Thanks, guys.